Hey, boy.
Listen, right? He boxed a beautiful fight. That is why I said, Errol, he needs to throw that uppercut inside when my man comes and lunges in and busts his face up. Because I've seen it too many times, man, with fighters who ain't got no fan base. Yeah? Fighters who ain't got no fan base and constituency and weight, right? They get fucked.
Well, obviously, that's what happened tonight, mate.
Yeah.
What's happened tonight? I mean, it was good. Boy, they think it was just good enough for him to get a draw. He must be well disheartened, boy.
Well,
disheartened right there.
What you got to consider is how much time he's had to put into train for that, right? And it costs money, right? That shit costs money. He's got to pay Nassim. He's got to pay sparring partners. He's got to fucking whatever expenses. His vitamins.
His wife gets a lot of money because he's made his wife the manager and thing, innit? Boy, but you know, it's
an investment. They're investing to get something out of it, and they, to a degree, they've lost. They've lost out because if he had won by what he should have won, he could have called people out and say, "Okay, I want to fight this guy next." Now, it's not in his hands now. You know what I mean? It's not in his hands.
Well, at the end of the day, the networks, they keep the ball running with Adamek train, brings in a lot of fans, a lot of money, and that's what they want to roll with, isn't it?
Well,
like you said, innit? You have to knock guys out, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you realize. That's the heavyweight division for you. Like, they're looking knockouts, innit? With a boxing display, he did outbox him clearly.
Yeah, he outboxed him clearly. Outboxed him. But I knew that. I mean, it wasn't going to be enough, man. He had
Who you reckon rematch?
What's the point?
I'm asking you a question. Do you reckon a rematch?
Well,
you reckon their people might want a rematch? Adamek's people might not want it. The networks might want it. They might want a rematch. Sellable, boy. Might want a rematch in a bigger venue as well. Yeah, I'm a free in it.
Listen,
I'd watch it.
If there's enough money in it, maybe. He's going to be looking to either. I mean,
he ain't got no other options.
Try and piggyback into a title shot.
No. That was a title shot. It was a title shot.
Not a proper title.
It was. Yeah, but you bet that belt and you get yourself in number 10 in the IBF, innit?
Yeah, well, he's not gonna. I mean, what? Get outboxed again for chump change?
That wasn't chump. I don't think they made chump change in that fight. Man, they made some decent money. Live network TV. They made some decent money. Get me? What we call him? Call him later on, innit? If he picks up the phone, it's another thing, though, isn't it? Well, he'll have more time to rest, likely. But I don't know if he want to talk to anyone.
He ain't gonna want to talk to no one right now.
Probably he might do. He might want to talk and complain, innit? Because the network, you know how they are. They don't want to hear no one complaining. You might want to talk and vent, bruv. You know what I mean? We catch him at the right time, innit?
Yeah.
Catch him and vent. A lot of boxers, disgruntled boxers, we catch them at the right time.
Maybe.
Yeah. No. Might want to vent. He might want to vent, man. I'd want to vent. I want to vent.
What's the point of venting? If you haven't got a fan base, what's the point of venting? What's the point?
Just to let them, it makes them feel better. This is everyone, everyone needs to vent every now and again.
Yeah, but I mean,
you know what I mean? Just vent and just let people know your perspective, innit? That's the point.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still not gonna compensate all the money that you've put into training. And all the time.
Listen, innit? I'm not saying, innit? I mean, that's our job, innit? We're investigative reporters, so boy. You know what I mean? If you got something to say, we're ready to listen. And we've got Cunningham. Let's see what else we've got here.
Knock people out. You've got to knock them out. Got to knock them out. Mama said knock you out. You know what I mean?
Rico Ramos is fighting in January against Ronnie Rios. What's that for? They're fighting for the featherweight. He's in the featherweight division. Oh, he must have moved up. Rico Ramos moved up to the featherweight division, eh?
I mean, what's really there for Cunningham? What is really there?
Rematch, mate.
You can't get a decision over none of them heavyweights in Europe boxing like that. None of them.
Rematch.
None of them. That would have happened to him in the UK. It would have happened to him in Germany.
Lundy versus Matisse.
It would have happened to him in anywhere in Europe. He went and boxed like that. He could, he won the fight. He won the fight clearly, but he's not going to get decisions like that. He's not going to. I mean, the only way you're going to get the actual, if it went to points, he would have to floor him a couple of times, or really swell him up badly.
Well, that's what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying. If we talk to him we talk to him and tell him our point of view, his perspective, and hear what he has to say, then I'm sure he'll let us know. That what he realizes, you know. But when he goes to that, then he gets caught himself. You know, I don't think he has to change anything really. It's just that's just the way he styles and the way the judges like it, innit? And like you said, he's influenced by the crowd. If you know what I mean, influenced by the crowd, you said, innit? But I guess making a splash, his first step into the heavyweight division. Boy,
well, it's his second
it would have been nice with a knockout, innit?
That's his second fight at heavyweight now.
Hey, Beats.
Yeah.
Do you know that Adrian Broner's fighting Ricky Burns on the 16th of February?
Well, Frank Warren said that they're trying to get the fight.
I've got it here on the thing, man. It's right here.
Okay.
16th of February, yeah. Adrian Broner versus Ricky Burns.
Right.
It's already here. Jonathan Banks and Seth Mitchell on the undercard, bruv.
They're fighting each other again. Oh yeah, they got. The
I've got it. I'm looking at it right here now. I'm looking at it on February the 6th, 2013.
Okay. Where's this being held in America?
Atlanta City, New Jersey.
Okay. All right.
That's next year, bro. In February, bro.
Well,
so it's already done. It's already done.
Ricky's making the step up. That's a
it's
good thing.
America. It's coming to America, boy.
Yeah. If he wants to be,
I guess who Cunningham Bundrage is fighting.
Ranked up in the annals of Scottish fighters, that's what he's got to do, you know?
Yeah.
To take on the Adrian Broner, the problem.
Cunningham Bundrage is fighting Ishe Smith.
On the same...
On the undercard of Devin Alexander and Kell Brook. Boy, and
he shouldn't fight guys like that. I wonder how much he's getting paid for that.
That's the Golden Boy thing, isn't it? It's a Golden Boy production.
Because Ishe Smith is with 50 Cent, isn't he?
Nah, he's not.
Is he with Golden Boy?
Nah, he's not with no one, bro. Bundrage is with Golden Boy. But they're fighting for the belt, innit?
Okay. I'm sure Ishe Smith signed with 50 Cent. I'm sure I read that.
Okay, maybe. Possibly.
Sure, I read
I'm
that.
not too sure.
Yeah. That's a dangerous... I hope he's getting compensated for that, because that's a dangerous fight.
It's for the belt. It's for the title.
Yeah, but, you know...
And Bernard Hopkins fighting Cloud, innit?
Yeah,
On March the 9th, 2013. And on the undercard is Keith Thurman, but to be announced.
My boy, Keith Thurman, bad boy fighter, you see?
Yeah.
When Keith goes in there, Keith goes in there to snap your neck and take you out and make sure that point shit is irrelevant. So you gonna try to rub, man? Nah, I'll put you on the floor.
Yeah. But again, like I said to you, it's levels, innit? As you step up, like Adamek's not no bum, innit? So get me, it depends who you're fighting against. Let him fight against decent level for opponents and we'll see what he's made of.
Yeah, that's true.
Sergio Martinez is fighting Martin Murray on April the 27th.
That's true. When you step up, you can't just go for the KO like that.
That's what exactly. See, Mayweather's got opponent not yet announced him. So Mayweather's got the 4th and he's got September. He's got 2 dates. So 4th of September. Both of them are going to be in Las Vegas.
Who Floyd?
And it's both of them for Mayweather's WBC.
He's fighting twice next year, isn't it?
Pardon? Both of them. He's fighting at welterweight. He's fighting in the welterweight division. Both the fights are going to be welterweight division.
Okay, he's moving down, yeah.
Yeah. These are the big things going into September, all the way until September. And I'm on Golden Boys. I'm on Ringside, the Ring Magazine page.
All right.
So some decent fights, man. Interesting fights. You got Peter Quillen versus Fernando Guerrero. Do you know
that's
Fernando
a good
Guerrero?
fight, boy. That's a good fight.
For the WBO belt. That's on the undercard of Danny Garcia, Zab Judo. Who's Fernando Guerrero? Who's Fernando Guerrero?
He's a prospect. That guy Grady Brewer knocked him out though. He's lost. That's the only fight. He's a good fighter though, but he did lose to Grady Brewer. But
Kid Chocolate probably tapped out in a minute, maybe.
Well, if he can get the power over, he must be favoured. You know what I mean? With that power, you know what I mean. But
hey, John Mark Mormack has gone back down to cruiserweight.
yeah, he needs to, man.
He's gone back down to cruiserweight. Man,
that attempt he made to take Vlad's belt, boy, wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look at all. That's what. Yeah, he needs to. Yeah, he'll be fighting the likes of Eddie Chambers and them, man.
Yeah, Carlos Molina still. No. I think it's a different Carlos Molina. It's a different Carlos Molina versus Joe Hernandez. No, who's this? Who else is fighting there? Anthony Mundine versus Danny. The girl. Gelly.
He's fighting him again, yeah? I think they fought already.
Who, Anthony Mundine versus who?
Daniel Gill.
Yeah, Daniel Gill. Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting on January the 30th next year.
Yeah.
James DeGill is fighting still. He's burning in Bell's water. Luca Matisse versus Hank Lundy. Hank, hard man to fight now, isn't it? Yep. He's fighting in Showtime. Showtime, Bill.
Yep. This is a make or break for Hank. This is make or break, rude boy. You know what I mean? So
interesting fight.
Be interested to see what Steve Cunningham his thoughts on it and what he's gonna do next.
Yeah. We give it a couple hours and give him a call, mate. I'm sure he'll be up for it, mate. Yeah. He'll be up for a conversation. How you doing, Steve? Just getting on. Just saw your fight live. You got any comments? Nah, man. They robbed me, man. Eddie Chambers might have something to say as well. I reckon we should call Eddie. I think Eddie have to say something about it. But Eddie, I thought Eddie won't be brief.
Yeah.
But they're both from Philly, innit? I'm sure Eddie was watching the fight as well.
Yeah. It's just one of the
man, his brethren got robbed, didn't it? It's like he goes, nah, it's the same shit happened to me, man. It's the same shit happened to me. Trust me, if he's saying that.
And the thing is, it appears that Adamek is fighting in Poland, but he's not. He's fighting actually in these guys' home country.
Yeah, exactly, because the mad fan base, innit? That's what crazy, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be happening, really.
I just think, say anything, like you said, I think they're influenced by the crowd and shit, man. The crowd, because you see when that day when Larry Okundeli, yeah, when he was there, and the Sky Sports commentators they were all talking about the other guy he was fighting. When they heard the crowd and that, they changed their minds, and the judges were influenced. That's what it is. You bring most crowd, and the judges get influenced by that shit.
Yeah, you need to bring. You need a fan base, man.
Larry, yeah, you need a massive fan base.
Or a knockout punch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look, end of the day, if you're a knockout artist in general, see Ben, yeah, regardless if anyone will tell you this, Ben, if you don't like Ben, it's like, yeah, he knocks guys out. People become a fan of that. If you're knocking guys out, people like that. You know what I mean? Don't care. The average guy, they like to see people getting flattened out, man. Flattened out. You know what I mean? They not necessarily want to see a boxing display, a 12-round boxing display. For the purists, yeah. Most people just want to see someone who gets knocked up, half out, man. So they want to see, man. You know what I mean? And then you knocking people out. Adamek does that regularly. Knocking guys out, like you said, he slugfest last time, and then your crowd fan bases. That's it. That's why he's got a law. And then many fighters from Poland anyway. Many from Poland. I think it's to do with that, man. Yeah, to do with that.
Yeah, that's what it is, really. It's not. Yeah. You need a base, man.
Influence. Look, they're all talking about it right now on all the major networks. They can't believe it in the scorecards. When he said the draw in one of them, I was like, wow, like draw, split decision draw, man. Shit.
Split decision draw. Yeah.
And
they scored it 116-112 to Adamek.
Everyone's complaining right now. Like,
116 to 112 to Adamek.
Wow, political division. Yeah, see, everyone realised. See, I guess everyone's looking at this thinking, what the heck? The rematch will be there, man. Rematch will be there. Gave him a draw, man. It was good in the dad. He won it by so many rounds, man, and all he can get is a draw. Get me? It's disheartening, boy.
No, not for me. It's not. For Steve, it will be, but for me,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about for Steve, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know a lot of fans will be disappointed. That's why I'm saying that. But to me, I've seen that scenario so many times where a man's clearly outboxed a man, but you know what's gonna happen. You just know. You just get that feeling, man. I mean, it's a shame that I didn't manage to do the breakdown until this fight. That would have been in one of the worst robberies of the year.
Oh, yeah, without doubt.
It would have been in the box.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, boy. What robbery did you get at the end of the year? Which one did you get?
Well, I didn't have a list, but I put down Pacquiao and Bradley. I thought that was quite bad. Chambers and Adamek.
Yeah, but I think Pacquiao Marquez, you said, yeah?
No, Pacquiao Bradley.
Oh, yeah, I think that's bigger, man. That was a bad rob. Well, that was a big robbery.
It was quite bad. In my opinion, I thought it was quite bad.
Well, because Pacquiao won, yeah?
Yeah, I thought Pacquiao won. Pacquiao won. Rios and Abril was pretty bad. But I missed that one. I didn't remember that one. But yeah, this is definitely up there. This is definitely up there. You know, I feel for the guy. I feel for him, but I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. You know what I mean? That's why I was saying, boy.
Yeah, knock the man out, boy.
Or throw. You mean like? At least, I mean, try and get them uppercuts in his chin, man, and swell him up a little. You mean just them left uppercuts when he falls inside and he leans on, because he leans on for it. You know what I'm saying? He leans on for it. So bang, hit him.
But what I'm saying, I don't think he had. My point was, I don't think he had enough power to do anything to him anyway. Even though he leaned onto it, I don't think he got the power to stop him anyway. Even if he hit him with them shots, right? What I'm saying is that he wasn't, because what my point was a setup punch. Yeah, when you jab him to the body, then he brings his hands down, and then you can sling a right hand over the top. But what I'm saying to you, even if he was throwing them punches, he was hurting him, but he's not enough to knock him out. It didn't seem like he had enough to knock the guy out anyway.
Nah, he didn't really hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So even if you're throwing them punches, doesn't necessarily that's going to knock him out. It would have been.
Well, you got to try it. You have to try, I suppose. You got to try.
But he's scoring. He was scoring already. Like he's everything's scoring. Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you're relying on the judges, to be fair, and if it don't happen, then you get fucked.
Well, that's what happened here.
Yeah, I mean, you get fucked.